All right, looks okay. Stream's actually going. Looks like we're live. Just wait and see if anyone joins up. Yeah, check my phone, make sure I didn't screw that other one up. Alrighty. Alright, so give it a little bit, see if anyone else comes to join up, then start getting everything ready. So, oh, that was me. Just a cola glass and a can of. It's not Nuka Cola, but it's close enough. There we go. Ah, there's my coaster. Refill this. Take these out. Okay. So, give it another minute or so, see who else joins up, and then get this party going. Yep, party. Yeah. So, hopefully everyone has been doing well. It's the end of the week. It's Friday, thank God. Now we have a whole weekend of trying to do stuff. Well, I guess I can do is put away my actual camera gear. So that's coming. That's coming. That'll be fun. Do I really need this? Maybe. I at least one extra battery. Damn, too bad I didn't actually clean that old spider case. I could have used that for all this stuff then. Actually, in this case, I might as well just take the whole freaking thing. Alright. Everything back in the box. Thought I put you away. $64,000 question. Do I have a rubber band big enough for that? Shit, which way does this go? There we go. Alright, now I can do. So, alright. Yeah, we'll do for now. All right, so welcome to Hanging Out. yeah, so tomorrow is Cataclysm, which is the first war I will be going to in quite some time, since APOC of 2019, actually. So going to get all my stuff packed up, kind of, I guess, show off my gear, and I don't know, whoever's actually here can help me maybe pick a secondary or tertiary thing to bring along with me. So, all right, let's get this started. First, my backpack. The easiest is that's going to be camera gear. Where the there are my sunglasses. My iPro. My new gloves I will be breaking in tomorrow. Emergency repair kit, because you never know when you're going to need to do any kind of field repairs. And it's honestly always good to have at least something. So, and this was like an old pencil case I got from the dollar store. And it's got a 23-piece screwdriver set that I picked up cheap at, what was it? Home Depot. It's got a paracord bracelet, but it's not, it's really honestly in there for the paracord. If I ever need it, I can just break that and it'd be fine. An extremely cheap pocket knife, pair of needle nose pliers, and actually this is an extension piece for the screwdriver set. So, you know, the old Boy Scout model, be prepared. So, and a roll of electrical tape just in case. And just because I honestly don't trust this to stay closed, because it's kind of on the old side, a couple of rubber bands to keep it shut. Nice cut. Which one? I have so many magnets. Thank you for showing up, by the way. Okay, next. Oh, all right. Spare things like shirts and socks, because Lord knows that it rained today in Jersey. All kind of like that. Yes, they do. Here, I'll angle a little bit more so you can see the wall. There are some of the beauties. Oh, and I totally forgot there were a few behind me. But a couple of socks, because you know your feet are going to get wet and sweaty. So you bring those. And a couple of spare shirts. And worst case scenario, I have a first aid kit in my car, because you should always have that. So, all right. So I think the bag is good to go. Oh, totally forgot. Bag is not ready to go. I totally missed a bunch of shit. Hatchet military, the wall of guns. Yes. I have all of the DACA. So, also, tomorrow is supposed to be extremely hot and, like, disgusting. So, these are actually really good things to actually have with you. They're, I forget the actual name of them, but they're actually, like, these cool towels that when you wet them, they actually get really cold. And they're really good for cooling off. So, I got those years ago. A friend of mine, Tim, who went by Hong Fu, actually picked them up, and they were honestly a lifesaver. I remember one year. So yeah, definitely bring those, because it's supposed to be hot, humid, and 90 tomorrow. This'll... Wow, did I really... Hey, Magnus, you'll appreciate this one. If this isn't orc construction, I don't know what is. And also, now, a good thing to always... a good thing to always have with you is a dump pouch, because whether you're running something with a lot of darts or you need something to put something in, it's always good to have this, and this is a very nice leg pouch that I had gotten. Also, a couple of patches on here, one from Lowride Mechanics, who's an amazing modder out in Germany, and how can I not represent my buddy and brother and foe, Cloudy Nerfing. God, if I actually forgot this, I would have been so screwed tomorrow. Where can I fit this in? Yeah, I'll fit it in here. I think I have room. It's amazing how quickly this backpack actually fills up and not even realizing it. All right, so now the backpack is full. Not enough duct tape. Well, you know, that can always be arranged. If it breaks in the middle, I can always bring this with me. If it breaks, a little last minute fixing up. All right, so now what to bring with me? So I have a few options. I have, as always, my wonderful trusty plus bow, which has never let me down in all the years that I have used it. One thing I definitely want to field is my Nexus Pro. This is definitely a must coming with me. I could bring the Pork Chop Express just to really field test it. Well, it's actually been, yes, the Nexus Pros, and I have upgraded it since then, because now on it I have a stock that I had gotten from Foam Blast, so this is an actual very nice stock on here. I also picked up a new spring, but I don't have that in here. I have that if I ever get a second one. I do have a couple of things from Foamdemic. One is a safety removal piece. Second is a quick trigger, which is really nice. And also a remove... It's supposed to have been removing the actual magazine release, but I can't get it to work anymore, but that's fine, whatever. But I do have this for just quick releasing on my magazines. George, why are you texting me when you're on the stream? Okay, that was worth the text. So, yeah, and this is because I'm old and I don't want to keep bending over to pick up darts. So that's why I have the old man grabber. So, because I'm you are, but you're still my buddy. This is why I'm also live streaming this, because you can also see the just utter disregard I have to things that I actually put aside specifically to grab things and completely ignore, like all my bandanas. And also my cards and stickers that I'm going to bring tomorrow for if anyone wants. Also, printed out a couple of decals. So if anyone wants, just come by, see me, and have one. I'm probably going to forget something else and have to go back to this, but whatever. All right, so we're definite on the Nexus. Should I bring the plus bow? Did you mention you'd be bringing sweatbands for her? You were thinking of something from the 90s. I actually don't own sweatbands. You should know by now I am in... Sure. Okay, so... This is the plus bow. I can bring it with me. I just need to make sure I have all of the accoutrements for it, which are yeah, that's the one. So I gotta make sure I have my barrel for it. And you know what? Why not? We'll test fire in here. Also, make sure the damn thing still works. It's been hanging on my wall for so long. So, barrel of darts. And I have my dart catcher set up. So, pop a couple downrange, as they like to say. She fires nice. There you go. There she is. Let her in. There. So I have not clocked this in a while, but still got one more. Yep, one more. So I have not clocked this in a while. Last I remember checking, this thing was still firing. I want to say over 250 FPS. So I'll give it a shot. Why not? So, all right. So I guess it's a yes for the plus bow. So, plus bow, she a coming. Now, one thing I definitely want to bring my Dart Zone Pro Mark II, because this thing is just a barrel of fun. And when you add the suppressor on, it does kind of very much resemble an Auto 9. I have a bike, but it's kind of a cruiser, so I don't think that will work very well. So let's just take these darts out. No, I am not an artificer. I am not an artificer. I am just the forge master of our little group. All right, so we have Dart Zone Pro Mark II, Nexus Pro, that thing. Think I should do one more? Yeah, it's basically small arms repair. I'm like that guy in Resident Evil. I don't see the harm. Well, that's the whole thing. It's the question of what do I want to bring? Because I have all of the darts that are coming with me in my little to-go box, which, by the way, has a bunch of different little things on it, which goes how I roll. But unfortunately, if I'm just bringing that rules out the shotgun, because I don't want to bring rival rounds. So it's a question of, do I bring the pork chop or do I bring the Dart Zone Pro Mark 1.1? So I will show them. So this is the Dart Zone Pro Mark 1.1. Very similar to the Nexus Pro, except this actually can break down and is completely and totally unmodded, except for this, but I don't count that. So we have that. Or we have my pimped out Retaliator, which I like to call the Pork Chop Express because it's in the colors of Jack Burton's truck, and I love that movie. So, and this is also pimped to high heaven, because other than the shell, I don't think there's an original part in here. It is actually a night vision scope, but no, it is not the recon scope from Fallout 4, although it does actually look like it. You know, for somebody who does Big Trouble in Little China, shut up, George. You know what this is. You know about that. You know. Don't you dare besmirch the good name of Jack Burton. That man is a hero, and we are all in his debt. Yeah, it really does. It actually, from the side, you are correct. It does look like a recon scope from Fallout 4. So, if I can get another one of these on the cheap, maybe I might actually do a Fallout 4 build and do something. The only thing is, though, it only has that boxing look on one side, because the other side, it's... Here, you can see it a little better. It's a little bit more contoured and curved and stuff like that. Or Darcy without the cables. That actually would be a good one, too. Although Darcy has a bit of a bigger scope, and is it easily accessible without knocking over 15 things? No, it's not. Because I actually did have a scope that would probably have worked for Darcy, except it's buried somewhere and I don't want to knock over a bunch of stuff to get to it. So, yes, you are giving me all of the ideas now. So, you know what? I think the Pork Chop Express is going to be my my tertiary. So, I think we have my loadout now. So, the loadout for tomorrow is going to be my Retaliator, my plus bow, my Dart Zone Pro Mark II, and my surprisingly heavy Nexus Pro. So now that we have the loadout, now we have to pack. So first things first is ammo. Should actually probably get a good rifle case for this, or at least a cheap one. No, Scale, I do not need you. That is just going to poke a hole in something, so I'll take it off for now. No. I know the scope is going to fall off at some point on this, but fine, whatever. Magazines for this thing. Magazines I'll do last. Oh, magazine to barrel. So, yeah, I'll bring the holder for it. Why not? The holster for it. Actually, the holster I can put in one of these pockets. Yay! So now we need something to actually put all of our stuff in. And for that we have magazines. Lots and lots and lots of magazines. That's for the katana. Doom guy. I wish I was Doom guy. Gotta put that in. So I have my two for... Oh, excuse me. My two for the Dart Zone Pro Mark II. These four. These four. So I think 8 magazines should be good. Yeah, 8 magazines is good. And of course you need something to carry them in. So I do actually have a mag pouch. This is supposed to actually be designed for these things, but however, they actually don't fit them properly. So I've actually shoved Nerf rival rounds super glued and pinned in there. So now that they fit all nice in there. And this is actually a very nice 3D printed piece I had gotten from Franz Foamworks. Surprisingly enough, though, these fit in it totally fine. However, these are just ever so big. They're like half a millimeter too big to actually fit in here. Is that how you lost yours, Magnus? But no, that's why we tend to wear iPro, because no, George, you can't steal my joke. But yeah, no, it is a rule in the field that you do have to wear iPro, and that's just safety. I stupidly, my first war, didn't do that, and I actually did get shot in the eye. I know that is not the reason why I wear glasses. Although, thankfully, my glasses did somewhat save me. Shut the mirror. All right, so that in there. Red Hounds. blue talons. There we go. Slightly more room, slightly sort of kind of not. Okay, that would have severely sucked if I had forgotten to pack the darts. Okay. No, Nurgle is not reigning supreme. No. If anything, this is Khorne's battle. God, never Nurgle. No. So, I think I have everything that I need at the moment. I took the feeling spin. I love how you've just turned the chat into a 40k into nothing but 40k lore and speak. This is wonderful, and I love it. So I have my bandanas, I have my gloves, I have my pouches, I have my nexus, I have my darts, I have my talon mags. That's the important thing. I have my emergency kit. Still got to put that. Okay, I got to put this stupid thing in there. All right, so now I think I'm good. Okay. I want to say I think I have everything I need. Fairly positive. I have 3 blasters. I have my magazines. I have the barrel for the plus bow. I have my darts. I have my dart grabber. I have my pouches for the mags. And all that stuff. So I think I'm good on those. Got my shirt, got my socks, got my gloves, got my bandanas, got the cool towels, got my leg pouch, got my eye pro. Yeah. Dart, speed loader, duct tape. Yes, I have darts. Well, actually, I don't have speed loaders. You actually have to just manually load everything, which is a bit of a pain, but God, I'm herbalized. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm actually good right now. So, this has actually been quite fun. So, yeah. Well, thank you to those in chat who helped me select the Pork Chop Express as my tertiary chosen by the viewers. And yeah, I think I have everything, and I'm pretty happy with that. I remembered all of it eventually. So, yeah. And ruined it with 40k facts. No, it was never ruined, Magnus. It was always just a joy to always learn stuff. But I'm going to say thank you all for joining me, and I will have a video of what is to come tomorrow eventually on the channel. Probably in about 2 weeks or so, because I like the 2-week span that I'm putting stuff out. I am actually going to put out a real video out next week, and then I'll follow it up the following week with the actual war vid. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Later, everyone.